Picture that. Picture me giving bitches slack. Hey y'all, so it's Alexis Samani and I'm back with another Envy story time. So y'all, I am pre-recording all of these, well, these story times because I just want to do it while my install is still fresh, because you know what it is, and it is what it ain't. The girls that get it, they get it. And the girls who don't, they don't. Okay? So I'm coming up with the names as I'm just starting to press record, because I don't. Okay, let's just get with it. So I don't know if I want to do 2 parts to this story, because it is a long story. Now, honestly, I don't even care like if the person I am about to talk about get offended, because at the end of the day, this is my channel and I do story times, and you already knew you was coming up. Like, you already knew that. Like, and it is what it is. Like, just stay in your lane, stay in mine. Okay? So y'all, this story time is about, I don't know what I'm gonna title it yet, but I'm thinking I met a weirdo. I think I want that to be my title. I think I want that to be my title. I met a weirdo. I gotta give her a name, but first we is going to do, like I told y'all in my last video, we is gonna start doing like which comment like stand out to me the most. I love all y'all. I love all y'all comments, but let me go to it. I love all y'all comments, but I'm going to like put the ones on here. Like, I just want to just put y'all on here. Like, it is what it is. I didn't even see this comment. Somebody comment was like, I'm so glad that you whooped that whole ass. She making me mad, and this ain't even my story. I think I'm gonna do that one. That's the comment I'm gonna use. I didn't even see this comment. Oh my god. I gotta comment again. And this is from Pinch Dominican 8845. They comment on my story time, which is my friend exposed me part 2. Tune into them story times, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Start commenting y'all Instagram, like start putting y'all comment on how y'all feel about the video or whatever, and then just put y'all Instagram name or whatever y'all want to give a shout out to or promote under that comment. So when I do read y'all comment and when I do put y'all comment in this video, it can also have y'all little business or y'all Instagram name. It can have all that, okay? So yeah, so this, I think I want my story time to be like, I met a weirdo. Hold on, let me make sure my legs ain't showing. Hold on. Even though my camera is about to go dead, I'm just gonna change it when I can, whenever it decide they want to give up. Anyways, y'all, this story time is I met a weirdo. We just going to call her. Oh, I can't say that because that video get taken. We gonna call her Withdraw. We gonna call her Withdraw. The girls who get it, the people who get it, get it. People who don't. Withdraw is, I don't want to go into details on this video because I don't know how you two operate with that, but just know, y'all just put the pieces together on why her name is Withdraw. Like, Withdraw is like, whew. We're gonna call her Withdraw, and we're gonna get this other girl a name at the time, because I'm gonna give y'all, y'all know I gotta give y'all backstory from the beginning. That's why I say the story's so long, I might give y'all like 2 parts. We just gonna call this girl, we gonna call her Heart. We just gonna call her Heart. I mean, I don't really know. I ain't got nothing bad to say about her, so it's just like, but anyways, let's get started on this story time, okay? So basically, y'all, as people who don't know, I am going to school for sterile processing. Almost finished, baby. About to become certified, locked and loaded, you know. I started school in August or whatever, right? And I walk into this, first, I'm not gonna give y'all the school because I don't know if I probably did give y'all the school in one of my previous videos. Baby, go look back at that if y'all wanna go, if y'all wanna do all that. But so initially, my plan was to go for nursing, okay? But times. That's all I gotta say. I just gotta say that 3 times because life is hard. And I just know in nursing school, you would have to be focused. Your mind would have to be on straight, and it's hard. Like, it's hard. Now, the plan is still in the making, okay? But I was so drawn to sterile processing. I just kept seeing it. And I'm just like, is this a sign that I need to go? Like, sterile processing is like a year. I think it takes a year. It depends on where you stay at. But to get certified, it's a year. So I'm like, you know what? That ain't nothing. Like, while I'm doing that, I could be over here doing that. You know, getting my nursing stuff out the way. So, baby, I said, let me go ahead and sign up for sterile processing, baby. So, fast forward. First day of class, y'all. Walking in class. I'm in a class with a lot of older women, beautiful women, okay? And then in the back of the class is where withdrawal and heart sit. And I sit in the back too, but I think I'm gonna insert a picture of how the seats are like in the classroom. But yeah. So basically the seats is in the back. I'm on this side, they're on that side. First few days of class, it was decent. Like, it was nothing to complain about. Our instructor was cool as hell. Like, still is cool. So that's my girl. And it's like, when I first got in that class, y'all, I'm just like, and I started to notice like the instruments and everything like that. I'm like, oh Lord, this class about to be hard. Like, this ain't just peaches and cream or what I thought it was gonna be. This is about to be hard, baby. This is time. This is dedication. Like, I can't really do what I normally do. Like, I gotta basically study for real. And you know a class serious when you gotta study for real. I mean, you can't just look at the book, speed through the pages, and that's it. So, as time go by, I noticed heart and withdrawals. Let me just say withdrawal, cause I'm. We just gonna call her. I don't know, y'all. Let me change her name, cause I don't want YouTube to do all that. We gonna call her. We just gonna call her with. That's gonna be a short word for withdrawal. We gonna call her with. So, with and heart is sitting in the back of the class, and I've noticed over time, like, they'll try to like talk to me or speak to me or whatever. Like, they was like around my age, so it's like they'll try to talk to me and speak to me. So I'm just like, you know what? You know, I'm gonna talk back. Like, they cool. They seem cool. Like, it is what it is. Like, they seem cool. We started to like go on lunch together and all kind of stuff. Like, when it's time for us, you know, for break from class, we'll go to lunch together and stuff like that. But the first day we all walk into the parking lot, I know that I'm about to get ready to get in my car. And see, one thing about me, and this goes for me being at work, this goes for me being in school, anywhere, when I want my quality alone time. I don't want nobody messing with me while I'm eating. I just want to be alone. Me, myself, and I want to be able to put my seat back how I want to put my seat back, put my YouTube videos on, and I want to lay back and I want to, you know, watch my stuff and eat my food. But this day, we walk into the parking lot and I noticed Heart said, where you going there? I said, I'm about to go to Sonic's. And then she was like, oh, we about to ride with you. Mind you, you telling me what you about to do. You not asking me what you about to do. So I'm just like, no, knowing around that time, me and With, we was okay. We was talking or whatever. So I'm just like, okay, y'all can ride with me. Now, With kind of got mad. With was like, how you just gonna jump in that girl car without, you know, da-da-da. So I was like, okay, well, she seemed like she got some sense or whatever. Like, to notice you just don't jump in nobody. You just don't tell nobody what you about to do. So it's just like, right then and there, I knew at that time that she was somebody I was gonna be closer to, because she, you know, was doing that. As days go by, we cool and everything like that. Everything going good. And then one day we went on break. Like, we went on break again. And this time we decided, so we rode in with the car. And we decided to go to Chick-fil-A around lunchtime. And y'all know around lunchtime it gets down. But we getting out the car, we decided that we wanted to go to Chick-fil-A. It's so crowded. It's this man in traffic like, hey. So he's screaming. I'm just like, we just walking, not paying that man no mind. This man pulls up in a parking lot, and was like, hey, come here, y'all, come here. Might not, we got our uniform on, our bright yellow uniform on, so it's not hard to miss us. And he like, come here, y'all, come here. Tell them, what y'all doing? Y'all getting lunch? Tell them, so, I want to pay for y'all lunch. Da. You. I tell him, so you come here. So everybody look like, who? This man talking about me, y'all. So he told me something, you come here, I wanna get to know you and all this and all that. I ain't got no kids, da. This man pull out a wad of money. Y'all know the brokest ones pull out wads of money. Like, baby, if you got money, they move in silence. You pulling out wads of money just for you to give me a little lunch money. You literally pulling out a whole book, a dictionary of money. It's okay, you got money. Congratulations. Give it to me. Like, if you gonna flag your money, if you gonna be doing all that with your money, just give me the money. You ain't gotta do all that. Just put it in my purse. Put it in my hands. I keep it safe. I keep it secure. So he gave me so before he told me to come here, and when she realized that this man said he wanted to talk to me, this girl got so bad. I'm talking about this girl. I'm talking about with y'all. With mine, Heart had a boyfriend, so she wouldn't start that man. But With got mad. Like, With was like, cause she caught her attitude and was like, oh yeah, man, walked away. This is when I noticed that this girl got a problem. So we ended up going to Starbucks across the street from Chick-fil-A because it was too busy. So, and our lunch was like an hour, and town was chopping down. So we went to Starbucks, and the man gave me money. I'm literally, I don't want this, man. Like, I'm literally, I pay for everybody. Anybody that needs Starbucks, like us, out of all three of us, I pay for everybody little drinks. And I'm asking her, do she want something? She got an attitude. She going in the bathroom. She got an attitude. I'm thinking in my head, like, dang, this man should have had pulled you to the side then. This man should have just had pulled you to the side if you gonna be that mad. Like, it's not even that deep, girl. This man giving me lunch money. I don't want this man. This man got my number and got blocked probably. I don't want this man. I want this piece of man. If you that mad about that, then you just need to talk to him. So that's when I started to notice that she got an attitude. So with Heart asking me like, what's wrong with her? I'm like, you tell me. I don't know what's wrong with her. Like, I don't know. So we end up going back out to the school. We eating our stuff in the car. This girl is somebody I wouldn't even consider a friend. This is when I start to notice. This is when I start to notice. So she is in the car like, yeah, this person, that person, like trash talking to jive about her friends. Trash talking to jive about her quote unquote friends. And she pulled up her best friend picture and she was like, yeah, going down her page, zooming up on her pictures. I told her that wig ugly. I told her this ugly. I told her she don't need to wear that. I told her she don't need to wear this. She look a mess. And I'm just looking like, oh my God, your best friend? I can tell by the look in my face I probably had threw her off, like how I was looking at her. Because why are you talking about your best friend? Like, what? So, by the look, she could tell by the look on my face that I wasn't really like feeling that for real. Like, you over here talking about your best friend. She was like, oh yeah. I always been the type to tell somebody how it is. I always been the type to tell somebody a piece. I always basically been saying like she the type of person that tell you how she feel, no matter if you offended, da da da. So I'm just looking like, oh yeah, this ain't gonna be a problem. Like, you're not even all, and mine not the best friend is, I ain't no hater. The best friend is pretty, okay? The best friend is pretty. I didn't see nothing wrong with her hair. I didn't see nothing wrong with her. For you to be her best friend, you shouldn't be talking about your best friend in front of a girl you just met. Mind you not, let's back this up. Now, Heart and her didn't even start off being friends when they started off not liking each other, okay? And that's a whole different situation. I'm not about to tell that. Just know that them two didn't even like each other at first. And they ended up being okay when we got in the same class. So you just talking about everybody that you around. So it's just kind of, so that's how I know you talk about me. You don't even know me, so I know you talk about me. So she like, another thing threw me off. She worked at this overnight job or whatever, and I've been working at that caregiving job. That Storytime is hard story about work. Cause I quit my job. Go tune in. That's this job I was working at the time, and I had quit, and I was looking for another job. She had a perfect work schedule. Nobody is. Let me make this very clear. Nobody is entitled to give you anything or put you on anywhere or get you a job anywhere. Nobody is entitled to that. But it's how she was moving with it. I just feel like she didn't really want to help me get the job that she had or whatever, because she was just like giving me the run around, not really. Oh, I forgot to ask them. I forgot to ask this. I forgot to ask that. Girl, bye. Like I said, I want to get a job where she was at because she was making good money, and I'm like, that'd be perfect, right? That'd be a perfect overnight job for me because I ain't got to get up the crack of dawn, and I can be on time for class, and I can get me some rest, get me some breakfast, da da da. Either way, long story short, the girl ended up saying last minute that they was not hiring. Like, girl, because you didn't want them. I feel like you just really wasn't just asking them for real, but which is okay, which is fine. That's the second thing I peeped. So She wanted to go out to breakfast. She was like, oh, we need to go do something. We need to do something. So I'm thinking in my head, like, well, let me get to know her outside of school. Because one thing about me, I'm not really too quick to judge. Like, mind you, I got my own set of friends. I'm not looking for no friends. If school, we keep it school. We keep it work. I don't consider nobody on these work types being my friend other than my girl Devin. That's my girl. And I met her through my job. I'm not going in looking for no friends because I have my own friends, okay? But I was like, you know what? Let me try her out. Like, let me see what she about. Like, some days she have good days. Some days she's real cool. Some days she's not. You know, she's not cool. Sometimes she agitated. But who don't have bad days? Who don't be agitated some days? But I guess because I'm older, and I'm not even that. I was like 2 years older than her. She's 21. So I'm like, well, maybe she still have a young mindset. Let me see what she about outside of school. Like, so we decided to meet up for breakfast one day. I'm tired, y'all. Like, I think that was my only. I was off that morning. I had to go in that afternoon. But I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and try her out. We went to breakfast. Had a good breakfast. We ate breakfast. Ended up seeing this girl I didn't like working there, and me and her being petty. Like, it's just like we had a good breakfast. Like, we had ordered us a lemon drop. But while we're at this breakfast thing, like, she's, you know, we gossiping. You know how girls do, we gossiping. But I didn't take offensive to that because I'm just like, you know what, she talk, I'm talking. You know, overall it was a good breakfast. Now, as she got comfortable, was that Dan? Okay, so as she got comfortable, that's when the attitude started to kick in. She'll have her mornings when she come into class, she got an attitude with everybody. She don't want nobody to talk to her. She don't want nobody to say nothing to her. Like, that's just that. And to be honest, you don't know me like that to even give me, you know, that I'm not saying I'm you know, you owe me anything, but you don't know me like that to be too comfortable like that with me yet. Like, I'm not kissing nobody's tail, and it is what it is. So every time she have her attitudes, I'm backing off because that's what, I don't know you. I don't know what's your triggers. I don't know any of that. So I'm backing up off of you. I'm minding my business, and that's that. But it bothered her because she started to notice that me and Hart started to get a little cool. Hart to be like texting me back and forth. Whole time we texted about the class. We talked about the class. We talked about the test that we were about to get ready to take. How Hart was going to cheat. We talking about stuff like that. Not even paying this girl no lick of attention. Let me see if I can even find the freaking messages, y'all, of when me and we was texting in class. Okay. So she texted me and was like, she don't want to work. She don't want to, Hart was like, I don't want to work. I don't want to work in this group. I don't want to work with them MFers. She tripping. I said, oh, I don't want to work. I don't want to work with my group because there's a certain group I was in. I just didn't want to work with them. Like, I just didn't. She was like, she said, why? I forgot who all was in your group. And I was like, the two people in front of me. This is when I told you the school was fresh, but now the two ladies that was in front of me, those are my babies. Like, I love them. So she was like, oh yeah, H no. Such and such be blowing me. But the other one seemed cool. I never worked with her. I said, yeah, she cool. This is when things took a twist. It's time for us to get in the group. This is when things took a turn, y'all. Why this girl frown up in the corner, blow is I don't know what in the corner. It's time for us to take our, it's time for us to take our test. She doing the most, knowing she normally let Hart cheat off her anyways, but all of a sudden she don't want, I guess she got tired of Hart cheating off her, which is understandable because we both doing the same thing. We both studying the same thing. We both in class. You need to pay attention. Like, you're not about to keep copying off my homework. You're not about to, and I told her this because she said that how she tired of Hart copying off her stuff. And I told her, if you need to stand up for what you need to stand up. Like, this person that just, you know, so bold and that tell people how it is. Let this girl know that you don't want this girl, you don't want her cheating off, nothing like that. Like I told her, stand up for yourself. You such this person that tell people how it is and how you feel. Let this girl know that you tired of this, because when the girl Heart wanted to cheat off me, I'm like, oh no, like, no, that was that one time thing. I let you see my little work, but baby, that's it, baby. We're not about to do this because I'm over here, I'm working an overnight job, or I got a weekend job, and I have time to study. I have time to get all these PowerPoints out the way. I got time for all this. No, man, I'm not about to put in all this work for you to cheat off of me. No, ma'am. So, it's time for us to get in our groups, and With is in my group or whatever. And she come over there to me. I'm minding my business, cause I'm, like I said, I'm a girl, I'm a female. I know when somebody energy is off, and I know when they feel some type of way. But I don't know you like that for the kiss your behind. Like, sorry, I never been that type of female. Like, I'm 23, I have my own set of friends. I'm not coming here to make no friends. Like, that's just that. So this girl gonna come up to me and say, "Can I talk to you for a minute?" Mind you, now we is literally in the middle of class in our groups, literally. Okay. Okay, this girl gonna say I hum out. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know what you and I won't say the damn girl name. I don't know what you and Heart talking about. I noticed that y'all texting. I don't know if y'all talk about me, but I'm not talking about some. Is y'all like basically confronting me? Like, basically, like, is y'all talk about me? So you can see all on my face, like. You think you that important for me to talk about you? What? So I'm just letting her talk. I'm letting her talk. I don't know her like this. Like, and she don't know me. She don't know me. I'm telling you. So let's back it up. When we was at breakfast, I gave her my Instagram. Finally let her see my Instagram. Mind you not, school me and Instagram me is two different people, because I don't wear lashes, I don't do none of that. I just be chilling. Like, I just look like a vibe. Like, I'm just chilling. But Instagram me, like, I'm turned for real. Like, I'm really turned. I look like this on Instagram. And when she seen my Instagram, I noticed, like, she felt like, you know, she cute. Like, that's when I started to realize, like, this girl is a hater. Like, I just started to know that she was a hater. Like, that's just that. I started knowing she was a hater. So let's fast forward back to she confronted me, and she like, yeah, I never been the type of female to hold my tongue for nobody. Like, I just want to know if y'all was talking about me, you know, because I don't have time for that fake wishy-washy stuff. Like, I don't want to know if y'all talking about me. But she's doing the most with it. Like, even though we talking low, our group partners, which is two of them right here, Heart group partners is over there with her. Like, Heart is like kind of by our group, so she hear it. Heart is texting me like, girl, what is going on? You know, Heart, you could have just turned your little ass around. You could have been like, girl, what's going on? But you so scary. You just over there like, girl, what is going on? I ain't even got time to look at the phone, girl. I'm looking at her in her face. I'm like, what? I said, girl, ain't nobody talking about you. And I said it as calm as possible. I said, girl, ain't nobody talking about you. I was like, no, we're not talking about you. We talk about something totally different. And she just keep going on like, oh, you know, because I don't got time for that fake stuff, man. You know, I'm looking at her face like, girl, no, ain't nobody talking about you. And I'm just so calm with it, like, no, you want me to talk about you. Like, anyways, let's finish this story. The girl's so weird, y'all. It's just too much for me. So, as she doing all that, I'm like, yeah, whatever, nobody talk about you. But nobody know you how you know you. I feel like she was gonna trigger my old ways. And I'm telling y'all now, with all honesty and all heart, if we wasn't in that classroom, I would have took that bitch on a ride. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Okay? Now, one thing about it, I can handle somebody confronting me. But it brought back flashbacks of when I used to get into a lot of fights, when all that used to happen. And she reminded me so much of that girl. That story time I made, I was like, my friend exposed me part 2, we squabbled. She reminded me of her. So I'm just like, you know what? I ain't gonna. That was my knuckles, by the way, y'all, just in case that y'all think I was fast gas. But I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna trip. Like, it is what it is. Like, it was time for us to go on lunch, and I ended up going on lunch by myself. Like, I want to go on lunch by myself. I got on the phone with my friends, and I'm just like, girl, guess what happened? Da da da. Mind you, my friends at the time, which is about 2 of them. I'm not gonna say their names on here because I don't have time. Nobody trying to confront them because you're gonna get beat down. And but when I went out to eat with this girl, breakfast with this girl, my friend was like, why you didn't tell me it was her? I would have told you that this girl weird, da 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 da. Like, I went to school with her, da da da. So I'm on the phone with one of my homegirls, and she like, girl, yeah, it was bound to happen. It was about to happen. She always been like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm so proud of myself. I owe myself a huge applause because I handle that as an adult. Like, I'm getting older and I handle that as an adult because younger me would have took this girl on the roller coaster. I'm telling y'all. So I'm like, I went back in the class. I'm good. Like we talking. Like we in the same group together. So this girl talking to me like nothing ain't happening. So I'm like, okay, we gonna talk about a whole nother situation. We in this group. We just let it. We just had to let it go. But over the past few days, I started to go on lunch by myself because I started to know that this is deeper than what it was. And I don't know what it is, but it's like, I'm not with this funny acting stuff because she's always make comments like, oh yeah, you want Heart be texting now, and you want Heart this, and then Heart, she'll be saying like, Heart coming back telling her this, you say, I say about what I said, and all this and all this and all this. So I'm like, you know what, I might start going on lunch by myself because at the end of the day, I am not y'all friend. I'm nobody's friend. Like, I'm cool. We associates. We class buddies. But I'm not nobody's friend. I don't owe nobody that. I don't owe y'all none of that. So it's just like, relax. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. Started going to lunch by myself. And she started to get a little weary. Like, why you going, like, now all of a sudden you going to lunch by yourself? She was like, yeah, because Heart told me that, you know, you told her something. You told her what happened. Something like that. Like, trying to just keep up with confusion. So I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care what Heart told you. Like, I don't even care. Like, it is what it is. But it's like, after that happened, we could not stay on one page. Like, she just always come into class with an attitude. She'll be like, we'll get done with the test. She'll be like, oh, can I talk to you for a minute? We'll be talking. She'll be like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. And I'm thinking in my head, like, girl, no, I don't know what's going on with you. Like, I'm not about to kiss your behind. I don't even know you like that. Like, I'm not about to kiss your behind. Like, she was like, I just want to know if you still feel some kind of way about me confronting you. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, it did rub me the wrong way, but I had to separate myself a little bit because obviously it's deeper than what you think it is. So it's just like, you know, it is what it is. Like, this girl just wanted a problem. So one day I come in class and I noticed that she just looked bad. So I'm asking her, I'm trying to change it up, like, ask her what's going on. And she told me what happened to her, which is personal things that happen. I'm not going to put that out there. And I was like, you know what? Well, I can, I'd be your, your ride. I'll take you home, whatever, whenever you need me to. So that's how I took her home. We in the car, we talking, and we talking about Heart and what Heart went back and told her and stuff like that. And she's just saying like, yeah, I just always been that type of female that always just let it know what it is and know what it is and what it ain't. And I felt like she was basically saying like, oh yeah, bitch, I always been the type of person that you just check a motherfucker where it was at the front door. And I'm so humble. I'm just like, yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I don't play around too. Yeah, I'm solidly giving you like, I don't play around too, but I'm not hype. I'm not putting it on Front Street how I am. You don't even know me. You don't even know my past. You might see me on Instagram and see that I'm turned, but you don't know me. I will sweep you under a carpet, like I will. But she younger than me, and I'm being humble enough to just let her rant and let her tell me how much of a real beast she is. And I'm just like, okay, me too, but okay. We had a long talk, and she was like, yeah, I don't, so I ended up going to work that night, and she was like, she said my phone, like, I don't have no problem with you. Like, I'm just like, oh my God. What it is, like, we just talk, we just let like, what is it? Like, what is it? What do you want with me? What do you want with me? Like, we is like, what is it? What is it? Like, I'm just asking myself, what is it? So I was like, you know what? I don't have no problem with you neither. Man, let me see if I can find the message, y'all. Cause one thing about it, I keep me a little proof. She said, honestly, Lex, I mess with you. No problem whatsoever. And I don't want it to be. You cool, love, but you can't believe everything. I'll always be a woman enough to speak up for myself. If I ever made you feel any type of way, let me know. We can handle that. We can handle our own issues. So I said, I don't have a problem with you neither. We made it past that small issue. That's why I said it did rub me the wrong way at first, but we let it go and we moved on. You cool as well, and if anything, I'll let you know as well. But everything is good on our end, and I just want you to know I don't talk about you to her at all, because she kept on trying to make it seem like I was talking. Why would I talk about you to a girl that y'all been cool before I even came in the picture? So why would I talk? That's stupid. Come on now, you think I'm not stupid? You think I'm that green? Come on now. She said, I'm not tripping off it. I'll move accordingly. Like, she just kept on just trying to push the issue. So So as time went on, we was kind of cool. I was taking her home sometimes. Like we'd be all right, talk here and there, and all this and all that. That's why I said this story time need a part 2, y'all, because I'm telling you, it got juicy. It got juicy. Yeah, it got juicy. So I'm gonna finish up a little bit. So, as time went on, it was good. Like we was all right. Like we was posted. We did a little TikTok together. Like we was cool. We was vibing. But it's just the girl just always just had these mood switches, and I noticed that her personal issues, that you can never assume that a person got a personal problem with you. It's maybe what they go through at the house. And we had our own discussion about what's going on. I started to put aside my pride. Like, this girl issues is not really with me. It's what she going through. So I started to ask, like, you good? You okay? You all right? It's so much you okay, you all right that you can take. Like, so she decided that she wasn't gonna be cool with Heart no more, because she said Heart keep up too much confusion and all this and all that. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, Heart all right. Like, Heart don't really, I don't care. At the end of the day, that y'all not my friends, so I don't care. Like, Heart ended up dropping out the class, and she ended up dropping out the class because she said it was too hard for her. So she ended up dropping out. And I'm gonna wrap the story up with, one day we coming out the class, y'all. Me and my baby, my instructor, we coming out the class, and we came out, we was with or whatever, and With got her hair braided. Y'all, With is gonna style her out. This girl was style her out. Yeah, my grandma did my hair. I told her to do my hair like this because I didn't want to have the braids. At this time I had braids, so she was like, I didn't want her to have to put the little singles or whatever right here, because I didn't want to look like you. I didn't want to wear the same hairstyle as you. So me and the instructor, I'm saying instructor, I'm not saying her name, because we ain't about to do that. We ain't about to start doing all that messy stuff, because part 2 gets down. The instructor turned around and said, Lex don't have singles. Lex have box. I said, I got box braids. We said at the same time, I got box braids. Y'all, this girl said that she didn't want to get a certain type of braids because she didn't want to look like me. Like, what makes you think that you is going to look like me any day that you wake up, any time that you go to sleep, and any time that you take a nap? You feel like you gonna look like me off of some braids. You think about me too much. You go home thinking about me. And then what other thing that rubbed me the wrong way, one time we went on break, she was like, my cousin had showed me a video of you twerking. This is, I guess, is when she ain't been on Instagram, and she was like, my cousin showed me a video of you twerking, and like, look at your friend. And I was like, look at Lex. No, you ain't sitting no look at no damn Lex. You ain't sitting look at, if you can talk about your best friend, I know for a fact you talk about me. And I'm so glad I've never been that type of person to put my personal business off to somebody that I just met, because I'm real selfish with myself. I have been cool with females that have told my business, that have and what's so crazy is half of the stuff that they expose is stuff I haven't told them out my mouth. Like, they mama and my mama will be cool, so of course my mama will be talking to their mama and tell they mama certain things, and they will go back and tell their kids that. And that's what they would throw up in my face, as in like, you know, let me throw this in your face. So I'm real careful on what I tell certain females. I don't care. We've been friends for years. Ask Nicole. It took me years to tell this girl what happened in my, what happened, sometimes when I used to miss school and stuff like that. So I'm not a vulnerable person where I'm able just to spill it all when I'm feeling like it. Like, I'm real hardcore. Like, I really hold everything in. Like, you would not even notice. So I'm just so glad I'm not that type of person to let somebody all in my business, because you never know how malicious and how evil people are really is. Like, they be ready. They get information from you, and they just start counting down the days on when they gonna fall out with you so they can do their dirt. So I'm gonna start the story time on her saying that she said, look at Lex. Because part 2 gets down. And I'm gonna make this very clear. I don't care who feel offended by this video. I don't care if you see this video. At the end of the day, this is my side. This is how I feel. This is what I say. And this is what my story time is about. And I don't want to have to put you on your fucking neck. So, but all in all, that's part 1 of how I met a weirdo. And that's no threat. But yeah. Thank y'all so much for everything, y'all. I love y'all so much. Please tune into my pranks. Tune into me comparing my cameras, y'all. Don't just be selfish with my story times. I know y'all love my story times, y'all. But show some love to my other videos. If you gotta just click on it, skip it, comment, and put something in the comments, just show support to my other videos, y'all. Don't do me like that. I love y'all. And I'm trying to start earning money on YouTube. I'm trying to get me some money on YouTube. So I'm gonna need for y'all to tune into all my videos. Okay? Don't do me like that. Look out for your girl. But support me on Instagram is _.envy, lakes _ and TikTok living like envy. Y'all have a great day, great night, whatever. Love y'all. Peace out.